It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Here are your starting lineups brought to you by State Farm. And one of the guys we'll be seeing in this one, James Harden.
Well, it's no easy task guarding James Harden because he's got the ability to shoot from long range and then the strength and the ball handling ability to get into the paint, keep the defender on his hip, and get all the way to the rim.
Well, Steve, Harden is one of the stronger two guards in the NBA, and when he attacks the rim, he has no problems throwing his body into some bigger guys to draw contact and finish the play. That makes him special.
For the season series between these two teams, the Bucks came away empty-handed in the last matchup against the Pacers. And so, with that loss, that gives each team one win apiece in this series. Both teams want this one badly.
Yeah, I don't think they enjoyed watching the tape of that loss because there's no question they were the better team going into it, and yet they got completely crushed.
I'm actually still trying to figure out what happened there, Steve. No matter how it looks on paper, you've still got to show up, lace up, and play. It looked like they just weren't interested in being there.
Now, here is Harden. Outside Jennings. There's the triple. Good. Jennings has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Even when they're D'ing him up, I mean, he's a very good shooter from out there.
Well, Doris, an interesting game. Moments ago, you had a chance to talk with head coach Frank Vogel. What do you have to say?
A lot of his focus in preparing his team for this game centered around how they plan to deal with point guard Brandon Jennings. He said Jennings is a blur out there. He's so fast, and he plays with a relentless energy. It's a challenge for any team to really keep up with him. Kevin, we'll see if they can do it.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
Well, he was boxed out, and when that happens, at some point you have to just turn and get back defensively. That time he went right over the top.
Yeah, but you go straight on the top of another player's back, that's going to be a foul call every time.
Jacks up a 3, and it's Arenas that time on the assist by Billups. Arenas has got his first 3 points of the game. Harden against George. Harden kicks to Clark. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Clark's got his first 2 points.
He doesn't need to fade away on that move. He can go straight up, make it an easier shot.
Arenas dishes to Hibbert.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Jennings passes to Clark. Gives him the lead pass, and taken away by Arenas. On the wing, Granger. Can't hit. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And Kevin, they put so much effort into the final few minutes of regulation in that game that they were pretty burned out in the overtime period.
Yeah, that's an excellent call by you, Steve. I thought there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT.
Now here's Billups. Last time out he had 14 points. He feeds it to Hibbert. That's tipped. Jennings with the steal. 3-on-3. Clark. Ring shot on the way. And he gets the jumper to drop. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Arenas with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
Slow start here, just 1 for 5 to begin the game.
Harden kicks to Clark. Back to Harden. Kicks it out to Jennings. Fade away. And the basket good. Jennings has got 5 now.
Soft defense right there. Way too soft.
Now here's Arenas. Averaging 9 points per contest. Backing down is Hibbert. Outside, George. Kicks it to Arenas. Here's the 3. No good. And Milwaukee the other way now. It's Jennings with the drive. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Well, you know what? You really expect him to knock that jumper down when he gets a good look like that.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's see how Indiana stacked up. 3rd in three-point shooting, 15th in rebounding, and they're in the top half of the league in fewest turnovers. When you can be in that company, you're giving yourself a chance to be a winning team.
Well, you talk about the free throw shooting. That's what jumps out at me, Clark. When you shoot well from the foul line, it allows you to close games so much easier because those are easy points, and you get your defense set up at the other end because the clock is stopped.
And then Hibbert with the dunk.
The defense caught dozing off that time.
Yeah, those open dunks, pretty high percentage.
Yeah, you're not going to miss many of those. I mean, this is really a poor defensive effort.
Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to Golden State.
And I'll bet they're still not sure how they lost that game, guys, or at least that it wasn't a little closer anyway, because they got some good performances out of a few guys.
Yeah, you know what? That's one of those games where you just have to tip your hat to your opponent. Give him credit. Give them credit. They played a terrific game.
And here are the Pacers now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Arenas can't hit, and it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 13-5 run here. Jennings against Phillips. Clark dishes to Udo. Outside Jennings. Fires for three. And yes, sir, that one drops. Jennings has got 8 points.
That offense just keeps on clicking.
It sure does, Clark. They're getting high percentage looks and really taking advantage here.
Pacers trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Phillips with the ball, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Hibbert up top with the lead pass. He dishes it to Phillips. Fires from deep, and that is good. Phillips has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Unbelievable. Three-pointers for both sides in just a matter of seconds.
Now I think it's a matter of them just trying to top each other.
Bucks leading by 8. Here's Clark. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped him, too.
Here's Clark. Paul George with the steal. Jams it straight down.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
Well, you hate to be the guy asked to guard him because he's just so dominant, so quick and explosive. Tough to stay in front of.
Here's Clark. The Pacers making the shot. And he lays it straight in. Clark's got his third basket of the night right there.
He was not to be denied that time, guys. Fought his way to the glass and came up with the points.
Granger with the screen for Arenas. Arenas off a pick from Granger. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's Indiana.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Milwaukee in the lead. Jennings with the ball. Phillips picks him up defensively. Outside for Arenas. Granger right side. Back to Arenas. Indiana moving the ball around. Backing down is Hibbert. Fades and shoots. And again, it's Indiana converting. So it's the Bucks now. Outside Jennings. Dallenberg with the screen on Phillips. In low to Dallenberg. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Dallenberg's got his second basket.
Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
Phillips passes to Hibbert. Back to Phillips. Goes up. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Phillips has got 5 points so far. Jennings kicks to Udo. Pass to Clark. Passes it to Harden. Takes a three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, everyone seems to have the hot hand here early on.
You know, if they keep up this scoring pace, we'll definitely see some big point totals from both of these teams.
Pacers trail by 7. Outside Billups. Hibbert. D'Alembert covering. Now Hibbert. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
Chipped in with a couple of blocks, too. So just giving you a hint of his potential impact at the defensive end.
Now here's Granger. Outside Arenas. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Arenas.
This has been a strong statement by them, the way they've come out and attacked the glass early.
Yeah, I agree, Clark. I love the physical play, the fact that they're taking the game right to their opponents.
And stolen by Billups. It's George on the wing. There's the dish to Arenas. Here's George. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now, here is Harden. 29 points for him last game against Cleveland.
And what an extraordinary display of passing in that game, too, Kevin. He's making all the right decisions offensively.
2 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Kept alive. Pacers trail by 7. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
You know, he got one step ahead of the defense on that one. Excellent job.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Drew Gooden has checked in for D'Alembert. Bahamute comes in for Utah. Tobias Harris has checked in for James Harden. And it's Barbosa in for Brandon Jennings. Here's Clark. 6 points for him. And that one's good by Gooden.
You know, looking around, he knew one of his teammates was going to be open when they hit him with that double team, and he took advantage.
Now here's Bobois. Guarded close. Blocked. And here is Barbosa, averaging 12 points a game. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And now let's highlight the highest scoring teams in the NBA. Bucks number 1.
Yeah, they did a great job last year of sharing the ball, pushing the ball in transition, and really spreading out the scoring, and they were very productive as a team.
Milwaukee with the ball. They lead by 7. The drop step. There's the bucket. Good. Clark's got 8 points.
You know, they've been doing an excellent job, Kevin, on the offensive boards here, keeping the ball alive and then converting those second chances when they get them.
The Pacers shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. It's stolen. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, here's Harris. He kicks it to Barbosa. Gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 11.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
And Bobois kicks to Jerebko. Bobois sinks that one from the post. Bobois got his first points of the night. Bucks leading by 9. Here's Clark. 8 points for him. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And Bahamute. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
A little overeager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
Henson's checked in for the Bucks. Then for the Pacers, West comes in for Jerebko. And it's Jimmer Fredette in for Roddy Bobois. 1:09 left in the first quarter of the game. Clark dishes to Henson. Barbosa over Green. It's blocked.
Boy, they are not messing around here, guys. They are really banging the glass hard early on.
+5 margin already in rebounding, and it looks like this is going to be a factor all game.
Boy, a nice little trend developing here, fellas. I mean, that's 8 of their last 10 from inside the paint.
Yeah, they're getting high percentage looks down there. Their offense is really clicking. I don't see why they wouldn't just continue to pound the ball inside.
Here's Clark. And again, the Bucks miss.
Really high-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Good.
Tell you, they might have to make a defensive adjustment. They can't give him that kind of a look from beyond the arc. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Harris kicks to Barbosa. They set the pick. Clark. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Count that one. Clark's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, he's been so cool out there, composed, never rattled. I mean, a very steady contributor to the offense.
Outside, Green. Shoots the three, and the Pacers another three. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 3, and we'll get it going after this.
Tune in next Sunday. Kevin Love and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
It's been beautiful basketball to watch, guys. Really sharing and moving the ball. And as a result, they've got a great flow going.
Hand in glove, 5 guys working as one. The power of the fist, we call it. They've racked up a bunch of assists.
So with Billups on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Paul George is out there with Danny Granger. Then it's Jimmer Fredette. Then it's Green. And it's West in at the pivot, manning the middle. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against the Cavaliers had a huge game. He finished with 31 points and was really a dynamic force, finding teammates and playing tough D on the other end. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance. For him and for us, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, very much. I'm sure he's going to carry some of that great momentum, Clark, into tonight.
And that's the way it works, guys. A big game like that just carries over sometimes. We'll see.
Yeah, all of a sudden the rim looks big. Everything seems to come easy, and your game just flows.
The shot's good from Henson. Here's Billups. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Green kicks to Billups. Lobs the alley-oop pass.
Outstanding communication between the passer and the receiver that time.
Yeah, the timing and placement were spot on. You're right.
Yeah, with just a smooth finish, too.
The Bucks shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. The feed to Gooden from about 16. Paul George grabs the miss. Pacers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Granger. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got 4 assists now tonight.
I tell you what, he can be an offensive force when he's on top of his game, guys, and he usually is on top of his game.
Here's Clark, guarded by Green. The Bucks working the ball around. Lock at 6. Gooden the pass to Jennings. Over Billups. That's good from Jennings on the assist by Gooden. 10 points for Brandon Jennings. Pacers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Billups attacking. He's guarded by Jennings. Open look. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Harden right side. Feeds to Clark. Makes the lead pass. And that one's good by Gooden. Gooden's got his second bucket of the night. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Billups kicks to Granger. Here's West. The shot is off. The Bucks go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Boy, just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Udo's checked in for Gooden. And Bahamute comes in for Henson. Tobias Harris is checked in for James Harden. And it's Barbosa in for cool hands.
And Jennings is a tremendously quick player, Kevin. not real physically dominant. He's got that skinny frame, but he's so fast and quick that he can get anywhere he wants on offense. And then defensively, he loves to read the passing lanes, make steals, and get out in transition.
Well, he's extremely tough to stop in the open court, Steve. I mean, his finishing is much improved, and when he gets around the rim, he has pretty good air time, hang time, and dexterity to glide past defenders and finish the play.
Here's Arenas. Drills the three-pointer. Arenas has got 8 points.
This is great stuff, guys. You can tell he's hurting, but he continues to play well.
Barbosa kicks to Jennings. Harris outside. They set the screen. He passes it to Mbamute. Barbosa with it. Gilbert Arenas covering from downtown. And there's Jennings. That's good on the assist by Barbosa. 16 points for Brandon Jennings. Right side Arenas. Lets it go from deep. Brandon Jennings with the rebound.
Shot seems to be a little awry today, just off a fraction. They've got to have him pick it up, though, and soon. How about that elevation? Man, some major hops and vertical there.
That's your point guard right there, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable, aren't they? Some of the best athletes in the world playing that position.
Amazing. These guys able to create and dominate.
And it's Arenas penetrating Andrade. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
We'll get a chance to check out Brandon Jennings, some of his numbers. Lately, he's been untouchable. He's been in the zone. You see how his performances match up. First in free throw shooting, and he's been quite an offensive threat, averaging enough points to put him in the top 20 in scoring.
Yeah, his focus from the line has been special, and that's one reason, Steve, he's at the top of the list in free throw shooting percentage, because his focus is on target, and he doesn't stray from that. His routine is excellent.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And the Bucks with possession here. Dishes to Barbosa. It's rebounded by Indiana.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Bobois, that's good. Bucks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Barbosa kicks to Harris. Here's the screen. The fadeaway. Fredette grabs the miss. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Bobois outside. And the pass to Fredette. Shot clock at 5. Cannot hit. The Bucks go the other way with it. Barbosa with it. Shoots over Bobois. Barbosa gets the bucket. Barbosa's got his second basket of the night. Fredette, this is to Bobois. He feeds it to Fredette. Back to Bobois. The 3 is launched, and that one's good. Bobois got 9.
He can be dangerous from out there. As a matter of fact, he can be lethal. His first from the arc after having none in the first quarter. Keep an eye on him.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Let's pause for a moment to show you the teams that have been the best on the glass over the course of the month. The Bucks second.
And the rebounding has been key because they've been boarding the ball at a very high level, playing with a ton of energy.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Clark. He's got 10. Kicks to Udrich. He dishes it to Clark. passes it to Gooden. Gets it to go. Gooden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, you've got to try to keep the ball on the perimeter.
Yeah, he's not going to miss those, not often anyway. The defense has to muscle up and deny him that position to have a chance.
It's good. This game is all even. The Pacers have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. And Bobois kicks to Green. Leads him in there. Here's Mahinmi. That's good. Mahinmi's got his first basket.
Now they've got to offer more resistance inside. Just too many easy buckets in the paint.
Yeah, Stephen, that's the top priority for any defense. You got to protect the paint.
And Gooden backs in. The turnaround. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
He was really a non-factor in that first quarter. But he's found a way to step it up here.
Now the dish to Fredette. Over Clark. Oh, that's blocked. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. James Harden. He's checked in for Udrih. Then for the Pacers. David West. He's checked in for Mahinmi. Granger comes in for Jerebko. And it's George in for Jimmer Fredette.
Granger opened up space for the shooter right there. Well done.
Pass to Barbosa. And it's blocked. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Here's Bobois. And blocked.
Boy, both clubs really battling under the boards.
Yeah, and you know, Steve, the rebounding story really mirrors the game at large. I mean, it's been pretty much tit for tat, neck and neck.
Launches a three. Green, no luck.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Here's Clark. 10 points for him. Bucks passing it around. Barbosa passes to Clark. He kicks it to Harris. He's covered by Bobois. With the fadeaway. Count the bucket.
That's 4 straight field goals coming inside the paint.
Boy, they're taking it right to him, Steve, and the defense has really been way too passive for my liking.
Outside, Green. The feed to West. Feeds it to George. Rebound, Milwaukee. Clark's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. With the lead pass, here's Gooden. Shot's good. Gooden's got 10 points in the game.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Now here's Bobois. He's got 9. Outside, George dishes it to West. Kicks it out to Granger. Shot clock at 3. That's good. Granger's got his 2nd basket of the game.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Here's Clark. He's covered by Bobois. Gooden up top. It's stolen by Bobois. Now the Pacers moving it up. Bobois with the ball.
Hammer time! Wow. Hammer time! Guys, I'm going to need just a second to get myself together here.
Leaves you speechless, doesn't it, Clark? Huh? Wow.
Man, I don't blame you, Clark. That dunk was unbelievable.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Udo's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Jennings in for Leandro Barbosa. Here's Gooden. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Jennings has got 3 assists in the game. 1:57 left now here in the second. Outside, Green. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Udo. Udo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The drive by Jennings and stolen by Hibbert. Now Billups. He has 7. Here's Green. Indiana again missing.
You know, as tight as this game is, you have to like their chances the way they've been rebounding.
They have a pretty good margin in that department, so they've got to continue to hit the boards hard. It'll pay off for them in the end.
Billups against Jennings. Here's Green. Hits off the drop step. Green's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's looking to have a big game. He did a solid job in the first, but is building on that now here in the second.
And good on the basket. Book it. And the Bucks lead by 2. Pacers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And Billups, here we go. They kick it out to Green. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And we're starting to see more free throw attempts, so I like the aggressiveness here in the second quarter, guys.
Well, you know, this is exactly what they need to do to climb back into this game. I mean, initiate contact, play smash-mouth basketball, and get to that free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Samuel Dallenberg, who's checked in for Gooden. And Bahamute comes in for Yuta. And it's Barbosa in for cool hands. And Dallenberg backing in. Jennings for 3. The offensive rebound. Nice shot by Dallenberg.
He has such a great feel for how a missed shot is going to come off the rim. Really plays those angles well. That's exactly why he consistently beats defenders to the ball.
Arenas with it. Barbosa picks him up. Here's Green. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick. Just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Here's Arenas. No good on that last second attempt there. And a tight game here as we end the first half. Bucks ahead, up 2. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome, I'm Damon Bruce. A great game.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
What a performance from Jennings here. 18 points, and he's knocked down 3 shots from beyond the arc also.
Well, he's showing great form on those long-range shots, guys. His fundamentals are solid. He's squared up, balanced, good follow-through. That's why he's knocking these shots down.
Clark, he's in at shooting guard. Dallenberg's out there with Yuta. Then there's Jennings, and it's Harden in at the 3 slot. So that's who Scott Skiles starts the second half with. And here is Billups. Back to Granger. Udo's there. Granger dishes to George. Stolen by Harden. There's a screen. He passes to Dallenberg. He's covered by Arenas. And Dallenberg kicks to Udo. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And Dallenberg with the slam.
You know, he may lack grace, but his length makes up for it. He can still throw it down now.
Well, you don't have to be a fantastic leaper when you're his size.
Well, it's too bad because with a little more athleticism, can you imagine how dangerous he'd be underneath the boards?
There's the pass to Hibbert. Dallenberg's there. Shot clock at 6. Arenas. And Samuel Dallenberg picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. The 11-footer, the rebound by the Bucks. They've led by as many as 11 points.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Now, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and it's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
And Billups, here we go. He feeds it to Arenas. Granger outside. Back to Arenas. Just 5 on the clock. The good-looking shot from the wing. Arenas has got 10 points in the game. Bucks leading by 4. Harden kicks to Clark. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. In low to Dallenberg. It's rebounded by Indiana. Granger's got 4 rebounds now tonight. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game.
A lot of fans focused on that matchup for Portland.
Again, the miss by Arenas. Clark, the pass to Harden. Paul George with the steal. Arenas goes in. Kicks it to Billups. He dishes it to George. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Now just a 2-point Bucks lead.
Another turnover leading to a bucket.
Yeah, they've made the most of all these chances they've gotten from turnovers. I mean, it's really fueling their offense right now.
Harden kicks to Dallenberg. Lets it go from 11, and he knocks down the jumper. Dallenberg's got 4 points in the quarter.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for them. At some points, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
Knocks it loose. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And George kicks to Hibbert. Back to George. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Arenas missing again. Bucks leading by 4. Passes it to Clark. It's back to Jennings. Udo kicks to Dallenberg. On the mark with the 15-footer. Dallenberg's got 12. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Back to Granger. The tray. That's good. And Arenas with the assist. And that's now 7 points for Danny Granger.
Well, he did a nice job of getting himself into just enough of an open area to find that spot for his shot.
The dish to Udo. Back to Harden. It's tipped. Paul George with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. Billups dishes to Hibbert. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Now just a 1-point Bucks lead.
Another turnover and another hoop the other way.
You know, a lot of the points they've given up, guys, have been the result of turnovers, and when you turn it over, there's no way to set your defense. Better offense will lead to better defense because you do have a chance to get set.
Pacers trail by 3. Granger outside. Back to Billups. Goes for the alley-oop. George. Oh, trying for it. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Let's see where the Pacers are, Kevin, in terms of the NBA rankings right now. 2nd in free throw percentage. 7th in steals. And they are in the top 3rd of the league in assists. With the quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there, but not bad.
Yeah, and I'm so impressed with a lot of aspects of their game, but particularly the free throw shooting that you talked about, Clark. This is a club that gets to the line. They're focused, obviously concentrate well. And I talked to the coach earlier. He mentioned how much they practice free throws each and every day, and it's obviously paid off.
Pacers trail by 5. Arenas passes to Granger. No good. So Milwaukee, they'll take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Harden. Lets the 3 fly. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Arenas with it. He's got 10. Here's George. And that one's drained from the low block. George has got 6 points. Bucks leading by 6. He kicks to Amute. Back to Barbosa. From the line, rejected by Arenas.
This just has not been his day so far.
Billups goes in, makes the lead pass. Here's Mahimi. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. And now it's just a 4-point Bucks lead. Billups against Jennings. Feeds to Amute. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Vugrinic. David West grabs the miss. West has got his 4th rebound in this one. Beaubois with the ball. Barbosa picks him up. West outside. There's the feed to Beaubois. Barbosa with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Barbosa with the ball. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Barbosa's got 10. And so it's Indiana with it. They trail by 6. Green inside, but they'll get another chance. Andrade guarded by Harden. Outside, Green for the 3. The rebound by Harden. Bucks leading by 6. This is to Mbah-a-Moute. Barbosa against Green. Leandro Barbosa on the wing. 10 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
West kicks to Beaubois. Gives him the lead pass. Barbosa with the steal. On the corner. Gets it to go. And it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
And right now, he can do no wrong. Everything's working for him this quarter.
Beaubois dishes to West. Back to Beaubois. The 3. And the shot is good. Beaubois got 12.
He may not be their top 3-point option, guys, but you still got to cover him. I mean, you got to defend him in some form or fashion.
Back to Harden. Pacers with the rebound. West has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Green. Here's Jerebko. An easy 2 points on the layup. Now it's just a 3-point Bucks lead.
Kevin, great finish on the low block. I love it.
Now the pass to Harden. Leandro Barbosa on the wing. High arcing shot. Good on the shot. He's got 14.
After a subpar first half, I like the way he's been much more aggressive here in the second, finding a way to hit his shot and get more shots.
Beaubois, the pass to West. On the money with the open jumper. West has got 7 points in the game.
Right, you just see them taking it strong into the paint over and over again.
Yeah, that really seems to be the strategy, partner. I mean, pound it inside.
Back to Harden. He feeds it to D'Alembert. Harden outside. Tipped away. The shot. Another miss by Harden. Pacers trail by 3. Back to Green. Lifts up. And the rebound goes to D'Alembert.
Right now, he's in a bit of a funk. I look for them to look at other options on offense.
Here's Vugrinic. The Pacers pull it in.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
They kick it out to Green to tie. 1:36 left to play here in the third. And Beaubois kicks it to West. Leandro Barbosa with the rebound. Barbosa's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Kicks it to D'Alembert. He dishes it to Mbah-a-Moute. He passes to Barbosa. 16 feet away. It's blocked. One-on-one here. Here's Green. No good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Andrade, and the shot is good. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Harden kicks to D'Alembert. To end the drought, David West grabs the miss. Indiana trailing here. Here's Beaubois, and that one's good. Beaubois got 5 points now this quarter. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Well, the fans love it. I mean, a tug-of-war, back and forth affair, but if you're a coach, there's a little frustration here. You're trying to pull ahead, but pretty evenly matched game.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. Now Jerebko, averaging 6 points per contest. Inside, with 4 seconds on the clock.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Pacers lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter.
Coming up.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up, and we're going to send it over to Doris Burke for the Sprite Uncontainable Game segment. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Our Uncontainable Game Award goes to the Pacers bench. When your number is called, you have got to be prepared. And gentlemen, everyone on that bench has answered the bell. Back to you.
Doris, thank you. And what a difference their bench has truly been making here. They really changed up the game.
Well, you know, Kevin, when you have this sort of bench performance, you really throw off the other team's rhythm. You know, you take them out of their normal matchups. All of a sudden, the game changes strategically. And I think you, as a team, kind of gain control of the action.
I couldn't agree with you more, Steve. And credit the coaching staff for seeing and seizing the opportunity here. They mixed up assignments. They moved guys around, off and on the floor. And they got the boost that they needed from it.
And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Chauncey Billups out there with Arenas. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Danny Granger. And it's Hibbert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Harden on the money from 12 feet away. Harden's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Bucks. Outside Arenas. Pass to Hibbert. Back to Arenas. From past the arc. The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second.
Here's Clark. And there's the foul. It'll go on Udoh. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Udrich is checked back in. Jimmer Fredette is checked in for the Pacers. Hibbert with a screen for Billups. There's the dish to Hibbert. It's stolen by D'Alembert. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break over Billups. Udoh gets the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 3. The Pacers have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Inside to Hibbert. Got a piece of it. The kick out to Billups. Takes the 3, and that one's good.
You know, it's been interesting to see how Chauncey Billups' career has changed as he's grown. Early on, he was known more as an offensive point guard, and then he became a playmaker for the Pistons during that championship season in that era. And now he's really become a spot-up shooter and a dead-eye marksman for his club.
And that's not to say that he can't do anything else, but he has really stepped up his shooting from deep. Not a lot of guards can go from carrying the ball handling duties to being a catch-and-shoot guy, but Chauncey has made the transition quite smoothly.
The Bucks making a switch here. Barbosa's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Green is checked in for Jimmer Fredette. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Billups. Pass to Green. And the rebound goes to D'Alembert. D'Alembert's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by D'Alembert. Barbosa kicks to Jennings. From deep. Offensive rebound. Udoh gets the bucket. Udoh's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, they've really put the extra effort in on the glass here.
Totally out-hustling their opponents, and I think the coaching staff has to love this effort.
Hibbert kicks to Green. Barbosa with the steal. Harden against Billups. Billups gets the rebound. Phillips has got his 3rd rebound on the night. George dishes to Green, and the layup is good. Bucks leading by 3. Harden kicks to Jennings. Right side Jennings. Knocked loose and stolen by Billups. George passes to Green. Oh, rim is shaken.
Did you see that?
Oh, we got to see that one again, guys. We've got to see that again.
I need a replay. I'm not sure what I just looked at.
The Bucks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Here's Barbosa. Here's Dallenberg. Barbosa. Over Green. Goes up again. Puts it up. Barbosa gets the bucket. Barbosa's got 10 points in just the second half.
Tell you what, rebounding has been a problem for this club.
Well, you give a team a lot of second shots, that makes it tough. I mean, a big disparity in second chance points, you have a tough time winning those games.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
Back to Harden. Six to shoot. Outside Jennings. He kicks it to Barbosa. Over Green. And Leandro Barbosa. The bucket on the assist from Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his 6th assist on the night. Pacers trail by 3. Now here's Billups. Feeds it to Granger. The rebound by Brandon Jennings. The Bucks have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. Gets it to go. Jennings has got 22 points.
Shooting percentage is off the charts, guys. He's really hitting his shots today.
Timeout called the Pacers. Nice game. Great performance by Brandon Jennings.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. He talked mainly about giving them a different look defensively and dropping more bodies into the paint, saying, listen, they're eating us up on the inside, and we need to do whatever it takes to stop it. Guys, back to you.
Gilbert Arenas is checked in for Green. Backing down is Hibbert. Outside Arenas. Launches it. Gets it to go.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
Bucks have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the 4th, right around 46-47%. And now in transition is Billups. Here we go. Kicks it out to Granger and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And a chance now to check out the schedule for Indiana. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. Milwaukee in the lead. Harden kicks to Barbosa. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Check out the game for Barbosa. 18 points and also 3 nice steals. I think his energy and intensity offensively and defensively has been sensational.
Yeah, an extremely well-rounded performance, Clark.
And he sinks the second. Here is Billups. Well, it's definitely, Steve, within striking distance now.
Yeah, but every possession counts. I mean, they have a chance, but they've really got to make the most of every opportunity.
Back to Granger. You don't want him. From the baseline. Again, Indiana. And the Bucks, they're shooting about 47% here in the fourth. There's a good screen. Now the feed to Jennings. Udo, defended by George. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Indiana trailing here. Dishes it to Hibbert. Back to Billups to take the lead. Milwaukee with the rebound. Barbosa's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 11 feet away, and it's rejected.
Yeah, he's struggled with his shot this quarter, and he's got to find a groove somehow.
And then Hibbert with the dunk. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
You know, quite honestly, Kevin and Steve, I mean, this game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Well, then let's root for overtime. Why not? That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
Billups. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. Arenas has got 4 assists now tonight.
Good work turning that into an easy 2-point. He can attack the rim as well as anybody.
And there's the pass to Dallenberg. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Arenas. That is good. And the Pacers lead by 3.
That's an old-fashioned finish there, guys. Going to the finger roll to get the easy 2.
Here's Jennings. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Leandro Barbosa on the wing. He's covered by Arenas. The drive by Jennings. Harden outside. Harden lets up. Another miss by Harden. Pacers leading by 3. Arenas dishes to Granger. Back to Arenas. Outside Billups. He feeds it to Hibbert. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Check out the game for Roy Hibbert. He's got 10 points, and he's got 1 rejection in there also.
Now, good, solid interior defense is so important. I mean, championship teams have to play defense inside, and I think having shot blocking is just critical to being a successful NBA team.
And he makes the first.
With the lead in hand, they shouldn't be settling for jumpers like that one, guys.
No, I agree with you. I mean, keep on working the ball inside, attack the rim, put the onus on the defense, keep pressure on the defense. They've gone to the line a lot less this half and just don't seem to have the same bite in their attack right now.
Cool hands checked in for Leandro Barbosa. No good from Clark.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open. Listen to the fans. They love him here, guys.
Well, he's given them plenty of reasons to feel that way, and it's really great to see.
Shoots it up. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. You want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
Back to Harden. Kicks to Dallenberg. Bucks passing it around. He dishes it to Clark. Money shot. Gets the bucket. Now just a 1-point Pacer lead. The Pacers shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and terrific finish.
From about 19 feet, and another basket for Milwaukee. And the Pacers shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Now Billups. He passes to Arenas. Hibbert with a screen for Arenas. 6 on the shot clock. Granger from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Harden's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Clark. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Phillips kicks it over to Arenas. Arenas off a pick from Hibbert. Granger left side. Phillips up top. Over Clark. Phillips, no good. The Bucks trail, and up the court from the Bucks. On the break, Jennings gets the go-ahead bucket. Jennings has got 24. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark and Steve. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Boy, after all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, Clark. This would be a tough one to lose.
Udo, Granger covering. And the Pacers with possession here. Hibbert kicks to Granger. Takes it up. No luck. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Harden the pass to Jennings. Back to Harden. Clark launches it. Knocks down the trifecta.
Huge bucket. They don't get much bigger than that, Steve.
Granger with the screen for Arenas. They need this. Brandon Jennings with the rebound. And an intentional foul right there. The Bucks shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And now the lead really is looking very secure after those 2 free throws. Nice job.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Phillips knocking down one of those. Par for the course.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. We got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint. And when you can get them, you got to score them.
And now they foul and stop the clock. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. 15 seconds left in the game. Outside Arenas. This one for 3. Back to Phillips. Passes to Arenas. Over Clark. Shot is blocked. And so the Bucks take the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our...
Just been announced that you were once again named Player of the Week. Does this come as a surprise at all after the way you've been playing?
It's always a surprise for me. I don't ever expect to get any sort of awards or recognition for my play. I'm just out there doing what I can to help my team win games. That's the #1 priority. And anything else, man, it's just icing on the cake at this point.